Welcome to Exeter Community Initiative's Volunteer Achievement Awards.
"115 volunteers have given over 6,265 hours of their time, £62,650 of notional value given in volunteer time."
Hi, my name is AIMEE. I became a Ripple volunteer in 2013. Ripple Effect was a project that was born out of an idea to give service users a voice on panels of professional people that were making decisions that really influenced people's lives. Having been a substance misuser myself and having been through services back and forth over and over again, it's something that really meant a lot to me. I put a hell of a lot of effort into it, and so did the rest of the team. We got some good results, we got some good feedback. I was involved in the tender process for the allocation of the new substance misuse contract in 2014. It went to who I believe the right people. That was a real turning point. They've never had service users on a panel deciding along professionals about how things are going to go. So the project developed. I then became employed as a trainee involvement worker to support the project coordinator. I learned a lot of skills, got a lot of training along the way, and a lot of encouragement and support from ECI staff. It feels like a family here to me, and I feel like I'm part of it, and always have done as a volunteer and as an employee. I believe that ECI value their volunteers very much so, and I believe that they value them as much as they do their employees. Now, from the 1st of July, I become permanently employed by ECI as a project administrator, so I've made it in my own eyes, and I'm really glad that somebody gave me that chance, and that chance was given to me by ECI as a volunteer coming through. I mean, with a history like mine, a lot of people wouldn't have given me a chance, but they did, and I'm really grateful for that. I thank my lucky stars every day.
Hi, I'm Julia and I'm a volunteer at Jolly. For me, volunteering has been an amazing experience to learn new skills and meet new people, all as I'm giving something back to the community. What I love most about volunteering here at Jolly is the environment. I think it's a relaxed environment with nice people where you can develop your skills and grow. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Laura and I coordinate the Transitions project. And basically volunteers are absolutely vital to transitions because they do the work. I, as a coordinator, recruit and train the volunteers, but it's the volunteers that actually make the difference. What we provide is one-to-one mentoring for vulnerable adults, people that are struggling a bit, maybe going through tough times or some kind of change in their lives. Or they want to make some changes in order to improve their independence and well-being. And volunteers meet with them regularly to help them set goals, take actions, generally be encouraging and supportive, but we don't do things for people, so it's all about the client taking the steps and improving their confidence. I have 28 volunteers at the moment, but I'm always recruiting for more. And we do training courses 3 times a year that covers all of the things that they need really to be able to participate in the project. I would like to say a very big thank you to all my current volunteers who are absolutely brilliant. Without you, transitions wouldn't exist, and you are amazing people, so thank you.
I've volunteered at Jelly to build confidence and get experience working here. The best thing has been that the people are really nice and it's a really relaxed place to work.
I'm Anne Brandrick. I'm the manager for 3 children's centres in Exeter that ECI run. That's in Chestnut, Montford, Canterswear and Flying Start in the city centre. We have a number of volunteers across those 3 children's centres. We really rely on our volunteers. They bring a huge amount of additional skills and expertise to our team. Some of the different roles include we have breastfeeding peer supporters that have attended a course led by our breastfeeding practitioner in the Children's Centre. Those are mums that have breastfed for about 6 months or so and then support other mums to help them along the way and keep them going when they're breastfeeding, give them lots of information, advice and guidance. We also have volunteers who come into other groups and take on early years roles working directly with the children. We also have volunteers who support our admin team, working on reception in the children's centres and carrying out various admin tasks. Volunteers bring also a way of helping other people from the community come in. I think if you've got a familiar face from the community that you recognise, it makes coming in, it can be a bit daunting, coming into a centre and attending for the first time and not knowing anyone. So I think a friendly face of someone you already know from your neighbourhood really helps bring families into the centres.
I want to volunteer because it gives me something useful to do. It gets the grey cells going in my brain, and it gives me some extra skills. And I really enjoy it. I enjoy meeting all the people that come in, all the children that come in, and they're lots of fun. So it's a great job to do.
Okay, well I started here as a volunteer when it was just a conception of a project really, and I just thought I wanted to do something that was on a social level. I wanted to help people out with training and response. I love bikes. I hate seeing bikes dumped. I hate seeing bikes at the recycling centres. Just sort of laying rusted because they're simple things, they're nice, easy items to reclaim and reuse, and so useful, So yeah, my volunteering, I felt I needed to do something for my local community, and that's what I'd encourage anyone to do. Anything volunteering wise is not to change the world, but to change, where you live. That's because if we can't change where we live, we can't change the rest of the world. So now I volunteered here for over a year, and then the job came available, which I applied for, and I got the job, so I can continue what I'm doing now, and actually be paid for it. And I know that's the volunteer's dream, to sit there and give your time and then be rewarded by being given the job. But I know it doesn't happen that often, but I think it just encouraged me that to know that what I had been doing, volunteering, was the right thing. And I knew giving my time was much more productive for everyone around me, for Exeter, for what ECI do, the charity who run this. Really, it was fun to work with bikes. It was easy. I'd done it for a long time, and I thought, well, I've got some skills I can share. I can share them with people who desperately need a boost, need something to sort of focus on in their lives, and also I can help people who are in the same situation as me, who are volunteering, who want to reskill, want to sort of hone their skills. I just thought, well, it's a win-win situation. Just giving your time has huge benefits, and I'm so glad I did.
Hello, my name's Jenny Blackie. I work for the Street Homeless Outreach Team, aka SHOT. We work in Exeter, East and Mid Devon. What we do as the SHOT team is we go around the streets in Exeter, East and Teambridge to look for rough sleepers. What we do with rough sleepers is we look to see if we can help them with accommodation, and also to advise them on things that are open that they can attend, like day centres or advice places or drug and alcohol assistance, etc. We also do welfare checks, so what that means is if they're not interested in those areas, we just check to see if they're okay and that they're eating and that kind of thing. Why it's really good to have volunteers on our team is it gives extra people from the community to assist people. And what I mean by that is when we go out, we have kind of hard outcomes to reach, so we want to help with accommodation and we want to do this, that and the other. Whereas volunteers don't have any remit and they can just stand and chat with them about anything they like, really. And also they can help with us to make teas and coffees whilst we're trying to do some paperwork or trying to assess the situation, etc. And that's why it's really good to have volunteers on the shop team.
Well, I'm Matt, I'm Chief Executive of Exeter Community Initiatives. Volunteers bring a huge amount to ECI. Volunteers are part of each and every section of ECI, from our governance and planning. The trustees are volunteers. They lead on the direction of ECI, what we do now, what we do in the future. Volunteers help out at all the different groups at the children's centres, help out with admin. We've got three projects that are pretty much entirely volunteer based. So that's our charity shop Jelly, our bike bank, and Transitions, our volunteer mentoring project. So honestly, without volunteers, there's no way that we could deliver what we're delivering. I think last year we had about 7,000 hours contributed through volunteering, and I think if you look at the kind of, say you take the average wage of being £10 an hour, that's £70,000 worth of time that people have given to ECI. And I just think it's a huge part of who we are and what we do. It links us into the community. It allows us to kind of build relationships with people and kind of give them skills and experience in work and the work that we do. Yeah, it's invaluable, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you.
Hello, my name is Lorena Burrell and I'm a volunteer in the ECA. I started being a volunteer because I was looking for an opportunity to improve my English and meet new people. In the ECA I feel like at home, and I'm so happy that I made that decision, because I feel that ECA are helping people and they are always value the volunteers. And the good thing is that I feel like we are giving our best to our community, so we can exchange a bit that we receive of our community. And I encourage everybody to be a volunteer, not just because we can give something nice to our community, if not because when you share, you live more and you can improve your skills and your abilities. And I think that if you can give the best of you, you're always going to receive more than what you do. So be a volunteer.
Thank you for volunteering with Exeter Community Initiatives. We couldn't do it without you.